Do you like painting sea? I'm sure yes. Sea, ocean, waves, and water, something that inspired many artists of the past and nowadays. And still, it's one of the most difficult topics to paint. Why? Because water has so many tints and it's so hard to paint it in a realistic way. Moreover, it's always in motion and in movement, and it's so hard to capture the right moment and depict it on your paintings. Hi, my name is Miroslava and I'm the founder of Artefacto online learning platform. And in today's video lesson, our amazing instructor Anastasia Kustova is gonna share with you her secrets on painting water. We're gonna talk about painting realistic waves with watercolor. We're gonna talk about reflections, we're gonna touch upon foam and some other nuances and aspects of painting water. But before we move on, I would like to invite you all to a free online workshop by Anastasia Kustova. Active link you can find in the description to this video. And on this free online workshop, we're gonna learn a lot about painting water, about painting reflections. We're gonna make a final and completed painting with watercolor at the end. So I hope you will like this video. Do not forget to like it afterwards. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel in order not to miss our next useful videos. So let's start.
Hello everyone, I'm Anastasia, I'm watercolor artist, and today I will explain you how to paint water. It will be easy exercise, and I think it help you to paint it outside too. At the first we need to understand that when the water is calm, when we haven't wind, you can see only the conversion, their tone from the dark to the light. This is the light tone and the darkness here. Yes, it's water without waves, without wind, and that's why without waves. I think it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 ticks, like you want, but it's easy way to have a 4 tone gradation because it helps from the light to the dark give us the deep. And when the wind go on, we can see the waves, and it will be small here and more big here and bigger. The most mistake is there put it like one under one, or like chairs, something like this. Yes, we try to look at the waves like a V letter. Yes, something like this. Also, I tried to think that I painted like infinity curve without all curve. Yes, something like, and up my hand sometimes, and on the bottom we can see the more big waves. At the first, try to make it by the pencil and understand how it will be in graphic. After that, it will be easy to make it in watercolor. And sometimes the small waves appear inside of the V, something here. Yes. And we need to know that all waves here from the small shape, from small to the big shape, from light tone to the dark tone, and on the this area we can see the wave 2 tone, on the 2 area 3 tone, on the 3 4 or the 4 5, and so on and so on. Not so dark wave here. Yes, it's gradation tone by tone. And now I will use only one color. It's lunar blue. I think the good analog from Russia White Night now is sky blue shadows. Okay, let's start to paint. And at the first, yes, I need to wet my paper, but only on the front side, because it's a small exercise. That's why I don't wet it from the both side. Only front surface. Yes, I think it's okay. I take this color and go from the bottom to the top, because you remember that we need to give this place more dark tone and make a gradation to the light tone here. That's why. And I use synthetic brush. It's synthetic Russian brand Rublev. And when you work with the wet technique, you need to use more synthetic brush, because natural brush give you a lot of water and don't give your paper pigments. But we need to make a good. You can see how many pigments I use. Every time my students say, oh my god, I give a lot of pigment, but after drying every time it's light, and I see you need to give more and more and more pigment. And to understand how much pigment you need to give your paper, because it's depend of the temperature, it's depend of type of paper, every time of the brand of paper, and also depend of the brushes and how you take the color, and so on and so on. That's why only you can understand how many pigment you need to take for this moment. And I will add some. You can see that granulation color is really difficult in work, because when you put it, it's look like gray, and after some time you can see that it's changed the color. And every time you need to remember, I use this color, I like it only for demonstration. You also can try to paint it, but if you don't like this color, you can use only ordinary indent red blue or something else like you want. This this gradation of the color here from the light to the dark, and also I think I will add some green color here, maybe, why not? Sometimes it's an interesting moment. And I will start with another brush with the thin tip to make some light. Only horizontal line, small line, not from the top. Here is okay, it's 0 point, for example, and the first, and it's light. And you remember that we need to change the direction of the hand, and it's look like a V element or curve element maybe, and start to paint more big. And more big. Maybe add some color here if you want. The elements and some small wave. Another V, like V and V. Look like a wave without a lot of wind. Yes, it's calm weather. And bigger and bigger. And some small. Try to look at this, and when you can see that your waves stand one under one, or maybe in like chairs, try to make it like a V to go the end of the one to the top of the another one. And I will add some dark and big place here. Interesting. It's better to paint when you stand up and look at all your painting. Sometimes when you see the most dark place, you can remove it if you want, because when you remember, yes, when you see the dark place here, you can focus all your attention here. Yes, but we need a deep water. And the deep water will be when the tone gradation is great. That's why I add some color on the top, under the top of the wave. And yes, sometimes I need to add it in one big wave. When the place is will wet, you need to stop. Please remember it. That's why I don't come back every time. Yes, I try to look of, look at the water on the surface and understand how this place wet or dry. And if I understand that it's dry, I don't go to add something. Yes, here is already wet. I try to remove some water. Some elements like stone inside of the bottom. Yes. Don't stop on the edge. Try to go away because the water and the waves don't stop here. Yes. And I will show you some life hack when we need to add some light here. Maybe you need to find the top of the wave on the one line, for example. I can see it here and here and here. Yes, but it's not vertical line or horizontal. It may be like from there one angle to another one. It's maybe here, here, here. Yes, okay. And remove the color. Not so much. The most light place this point, of course, not all line. And the next one, it's here. Can be here. Only on the top of the wave, under the most dark place. Not in all place, yes, only try to save the line. and I use this fun brush to save the form, to save the edge, not so more natural. Okay, it's one of the exercise, and also I show you how to paint small boat. If you want to paint small boat, you need to use infinity curve. For example, like this. Yes, I put a lot of this. And one line, one big line. Yes, and this part of curve you don't need, and you save only this part, and you save the right shape of the board. And maybe on your picture will be a lot small board, maybe in another direction like this. Also, you can use this life hack to paint it, maybe with somebody inside of the board, something like this. If you want, you can add the board here, and for example, some small bolt. This more light part. Maybe some people sit down inside of the board. Something. And reflection, I use burnt sienna and turquoise. Or maybe they, I don't know. Yes. Catching the fish. I think it's interesting to exercise of the water and also about the board. Have a nice day. I wish you a lot of inspiration.
So, how did you like it? Please, if you have any questions unanswered, please write them in the comments to this video and we'll try to address them in the next video. You can mention here any struggles you have, any problems you come up with while painting with the watercolor, and maybe not only watercolor. And I'm sure that joining the free online workshop, please do not forget the active link is in the description to this video. You're gonna learn even more, and moreover, you're gonna practice painting amazingly beautiful water scene with Anastasia and achieve great results, as many of our students have already done. They hit new level in watercolor. Some of them changed their lives, improved their well-being, have a lot of energy and positive influence and impact on their lives. So do not forget to get registered for the workshop, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and see you next time.